So I'm here with Ollie, and today we are going to be talking about place. So there's two different ways that we practice place, one of them being offered, the other being directed. First, I'm going to show you offered place today, and then we'll do a separate video going over offered. Directed. So when it comes to offered behavior, basically it's something we've rewarded enough in your dog to where they don't really think about it, they just kind of do it. So Ollie has learned that hanging out on this mat is super rewarding for him, and as long as he hangs out here, he's likely going to be rewarded. So offered means I haven't asked him to do anything. If he wants to be here, awesome. If not, no big deal. I haven't told him to do anything. I haven't told him to go to the mat or stay on it or anything like that. We like offered place, especially for distracting situations, because the more of a habit something is for your dog, the less they're going to think about it, and the easier it's going to be for you to get them to do it. So when you first start out with this, you'll start out easy with some low distraction stuff, like if you're making lunch or cooking dinner or sitting at the dinner table, stuff like that. If these things are too hard, you can do mock setups where you pretend you're cooking, or you use only kibble and you're kind of setting it up on the counters and pretending that you're cooking if the smell of the food is too much. But with Ollie, he was pretty easy to teach, and I don't think you guys are really going to have any issues with this. I think your biggest issues are going to be the anxiety stuff. His basic obedience is pretty much awesome. Good boy, Ollie. Good job. Good job. So when he's in an offered place, that means if he gets up, it's no big deal. I don't have to do anything about it, and I like to use this especially when I'm kind of experimenting. So if I'm having people over and I want to see if he can stay on the mat the whole time, I'll put the mat down and I'll reward him as long as he hangs out there. If you need him to be there, you can tell him, which is what we're going to do a separate video about. But the main thing you want to remember about not only this behavior, but pretty much any, is if something's too hard for him, you need to take it back a few notches. So if he's getting up or he's failing, something is too hard for him. You need to make it a little bit easier. And that's the way that we progress. Is when we find something that works, we stay at that level for a little bit, then we try to progress. Did you get up? Did you get up? Did you get a cookie? Good boy. The main thing you want to remember, especially with offered and directed place, is that when the mat is down, it's live. Meaning that you need to be ready to reward him if he's on the mat. When you're done with this, you want to make sure you pick it back up so he's not stepping on it, wondering why he's not getting any treats. This is why most of the time we don't recommend that you use a bed for place. He's been taught on this mat, and he does a really good job of staying on it. Good boy. Good job, Bubba. So next we're going to go over directed place, and I'll show you that in a different video, but just so you know, one of the ways you can get him to get up is by getting him his release first. So that tells him you're free to get up and move around, and then you can pick up the mat.